Welcome everybody. How everybody doing today? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. All right. Let's get things rolling, huh? Put out the chat where you guys coming from and what's your big why? Okay. What's your big why for being here? The most important thing is your why. Turn on your camera, guys. I can see you. This is Dr. Chow real live, not Dr. Chow AI, okay? The more I can see you, the more we can do business together, right? The more people like and trust you, the more they can see you, the more they can like and trust you. So don't be shy. All family here. Donna, welcome. Leslie, Kathy, welcome. Georgie, welcome. Jennifer, Ramon, Christine. Yes, welcome. So what's your why? Get into corporate housing. All right. Why? Why do you want to do that? That's the how, but what's the why? For your mom, your dad, your sister, your your son, your daughter, freedom. What is it about? You know, why are you doing all this? Okay, let's get going here. Today, we're gonna talk about co-hosting, how you can make six figure. How many here want to make six figures passive, leveraging other people's properties? Okay, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. You can literally leverage other people's property with zero money down. Okay. I love Rocky, by the way. So just get outside, pump up. Okay. Pat yourself on the back for being here. All right. I'll do everything in my power today to make it worth your while. All I ask for is your undivided attention for this hour, and we'll change your life. Okay. Sounds good. Zero money down, six-figure passive income in real estate. Okay, that's what we'll be covering today. All right. So we're gonna talk about co-hosting. We're gonna talk about arbitrage. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. Why this is the number one strategy for most people out there. The number one strategy without much, uh, you know, money or without much energy or time into it. You can leverage other people's property, right? So, yep. That being said, let's get things rolling here. Right? So who else? Who else put in the chat? Who's the big why? And then celebrate yourself for being here, okay? It's not, I know it's not easy for being here. To celebrate yourself. Fight for your freedom, guys. Freedom is not free. You gotta fight for your freedom, okay? Freedom is not free. Fight for your freedom. Yes. Eyes on the back, guys. Woo! How many here ready to make 2025 your best year ever? All right. The most freedom ever is this year. Okay. We can do it. We do it together. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get started right now. Thank you for being here. I don't take it lightly at all. I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to make it worth your while. Okay. So we're gonna talk about zero money down, six-figure passive income with real estate without even owning any property. You don't even need to own any money, any property to make money from this. Okay. It's called co-hosting. It's called arbitraging. Okay. So how do you what is co-hosting? How do you do co-hosting? Co-hosting is a fancy word for managing properties. You can leverage somebody else's property that you don't even own, and you make money from it. So let's say you rented traditional long-term rental, $3,000, but you can sublease it for $6,000, right? You can charge somebody 20% to manage it, so you can make like $1,200. You see, you can make $1,200 a month passive income from this one property, after minus utility, vacancies, and everything. The owner still make an additional $700 in cash flow instead of the traditional rental. You gotta understand, how many have long-term rental? You're only making a few $100 a month, right? With this, you can make $1,000 a month and somebody else manage it for you. Wouldn't that make sense? If I come to you and say, hey, I want to manage your property for you, I do all the work, and I will help you make triple your cash flow, how many here will say yes or be open to it, right? Of course, right? That's why we can do this business. That's why there's a business in this. So why would they say yes? Because we are solving the landlord biggest issues. Number one is people squatting at their property. They can go through eviction, take a lot of time, money, and energy, right? We do corporate housing. Guess how many evictions we have for the last 9-10 years doing this? Zero eviction. Okay, that's just nuts. That's amazing, right? We don't want to deal with that craziness. Okay, and then the second thing that the owner, when they manage the property, run into is maintaining the property. Usually they don't make much profit, so they got to do a lot of the maintenance themselves, like, you know, fixing the toilet or fixing the light bulb or run errands, whatever. All these stuff they don't want to do, right? Nobody want to do that. Who would want to fix the toilet? Nobody. Okay, that's why when we do it with us, we're making a lot of profit, so therefore we can hire professional. We hire a plumber, AC guy, all the professional people to take care of the property. You see? So that's why it's solving the landlord issue. It's all about adding massive value and solving other people's problems. And then what's the pitch? The pitch is, how would you like, Mr. Landlord, Mrs. Landlord, to double or triple your cash flow while I do all the work? You see? So why not? You know, you only need a few landlords to say yes to get financial freedom. Remember that. You are a few key relationship away to get financial freedom. One of them, one of the key pieces of your puzzle is here in our community, in our mentorship. But the other piece is we're going to show you how to get the landlord to be on your side and be your partner in this, and you all win together, you see? Okay, for those of you who are here, I want to reward you. The biggest reward I can do is my time. So for those who want to, how many here would like an hour of free one-on-one consultation with me? Okay. I only have a few hours, few slots left this week. So the link is in the chat. First come, first serve. Fill that out. And if you are qualified, then you're welcome to have a book call with me. Now, if you're not qualified, then you can talk with one of my advisors as well for 15-20 minutes. Okay, it's still free consultation for you. So go ahead and just click on that link, fill it out. And I look forward to talk with you this week on a one-on-one. Okay, I want to help a lot of people here. What is the difference between arbitrage and co-hosting? Okay. So arbitrage versus co-hosting. Arbitrage is when you re-rent the property yourself. So you still got to pay first month rent, first month deposit plus furniture. So about 12 to 15K, but you're making, you know, 2 to 3K a month. Within your first year, you double your money. So it's still really good deal. Make sense? You put in 12, 15K in to do an arbitrage where you basically sublease somebody else's property. You would rent a property and then you furnish it and then you re-rent it out. However, your first year, you're going to make like double that. First year, you're going to make like 20, 30K, you know, double that. So you double your money your first year. That's still really, really good return. That's like 100% return, you see. Now with co-hosting is zero money down. So you don't even need to pay first month rent. You don't even need to pay deposit. You don't need to pay furniture. You get it? It's even way better in regarding to no money down, no risk. Okay, that's one thing. Um, but the second difference is the profit. So with arbitrage, you can earn about $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Okay, with co-hosting, you can earn about half of that, $700 to $1,600 a month. Okay, that's the profit. You make less profit, but remember, less risk. So less risk, less reward, right? Yeah, risk, co-hosting, very low risk. If it doesn't work out, hey, sorry, it doesn't work out, did my best. You can move on to another landlord, right? You'll be, but arbitrage, if it doesn't work out, you do, the risk is first month rent and deposit. So maybe 5,000 to 10,000. The furniture is still yours, so it's not really risking the furniture. The furniture, you move to another place, so that's okay. Okay. Now with co-hosting, usually the property owner will provide the furniture. So that's what's good about it. You see? Now, I wanted you to keep in mind that this is way less risk than buying a property, fix and flip it, or rehab it, because that's like 10 times more with the arbitrage than the arbitrage. People would gotta pay like 100K, 200K, for rehab and all of that to make not that much, you see. But here, you don't have to pay all the rehab, you don't have to do all that. All right, scaling, co-hosting, you can scale a lot faster. Why? Because there's no capital involvement, you see. There's no capital. You can scale as fast as you can, as fast as you want, right? Arbitrage is, slower because it does take about 10, 12, 15K to do one of these deals, you see? So it is slower, okay? Now, what is the arbitrage financial freedom formula? Month one, you do one property, you make 2K a month. Month two, you do two property, now you're at 6K a month. Month three, you do two property, now you're at 10K a month. For each property, you make about 2K a month in profit. So in 6 months, you should have 11 property, make you 22K a month. In 12 months, you should have 23 property, make you 46K a month. You see? Boom. That's freedom. Imagining you making 10K a month, 20K a month, even 40K a month. We help students who done all the above, even single moms or a truck driver without any experience make this kind of income. You can do it as well. How many here? Put down the chat. What will you do? Imagine as if you already earned this kind of income. One thing I love from my billionaire mentor, Tony Robbins, is called future pacing. Visualizing as if you already achieve it. So I want right now you guys put down the chat, what's your monthly income goal? And what will you do? How will you feel when you imagine as if you're already making that income? Okay. So come on, guys, don't be shy. How much you want to make a month? Put it down here. All right. I see, 5K, 10K, 20K. Okay. There you go. There you go. Shauna won 10K. So imagine as if you're making 10K a month from this. What would that do for you and your family? How would that change your life? How you feel now that you're making that income already? Imagine if you're already making it, guys. Okay. The more you condition yourself, the more you visualize, the more the more you think about it, the more it's going to be true, So that's why it is very important for you to do that. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And then what will you do when you make that money? Where will you go? Who will you retire? You take care of your kids, retire your parents or whoever, right? Okay. And then co-hosting, the main difference is with co-hosting, you make $1,000 a month instead of $2,000 a month. Okay. So you can do one property your first month, you make 1,000 a month. Month 2, you do 2 more, now you're at 3K. Month 3, you do 2 more, now you're at 5K. You do this 2 a month. By month 6, you should have 11 property, make you 11K a month. By month 12, you should have 23 property, making you 23K a month. You see, it's still really, really good. Now with co-hosting, you don't have to put any money down. That's the difference. Again, and also with co-hosting, you can do more because you don't have to put money down, so you can do very fast, right? So instead of doing 2 properties a month, you can do 3 property a month. You see, 3 property a month. So you do 3 a month. By month 6, you should have 16 property, make you 16K a month. By month 12, you should have 34 property, make you 34K a month. Boom. Financial freedom, rest of your life, okay? We're not talking about just money freedom, I'm talking about time freedom. I'm talking about relationship freedom and location freedom. I literally travel the world, guys. And, you know, the money is still flowing in, okay? A lot of my students do that too. A lot of my students travel, or they just work from home, take care of their kids, wherever they want to go. And they're still making this income because once the client check in, they stay for 3 months to 6 months with a 90% extension rate. So what do you got to do? This is not vacation rental. Get out of your head. This is not Airbnb vacation rental, okay? I don't want to do any of that. That's just a bunch of headache, a bunch of craziness, and it's still a job. This is, you have freedom. You know, they book for 3 months, 6 months. They pay, they have automatic wire. Sometimes they pay up front. You see? And you get freedom. You see what I'm saying? So don't take this lightly, guys. Drop whatever you do and focus on this for the next 6 months, and you get freedom the rest of your life. How many here? That sounds good, huh? Exactly. Okay. Freedom for the rest of your life. I've been retired for like 7 years now. I mean, I retired when I was 33. This is how I got there. Okay. And this is how I help hundreds of people just like you got there as well. All right. The fast method, F, is find the right location. Location, location, location. A is to ask to sublease. S is set up to stand out. T is to tap into the corporate clients, okay? This is a 4-step proprietary system that we have come up with that you can do this business. So finding the right location. Most people out there ask you to do a ton of research, a tons of software, all of that. With us, we can help you find the right locations within literally minutes, okay? So when 2 highway intersect, right? That's where attention flow, that's where money flow, okay? A lot of money flow in highway because the government put in like $1 trillion into the highway system, right? And then hotel and hospitals, they put 100 million to a billion into building the hospital or hotel. Don't you think they already done their research, right? Of course, you see. If they already done their research, why do you and I need to do more research? Don't you think, you know, these big corporations spend millions of dollars into researching already, right? So of course, so follow the whales, you're gonna get fed, guys. Put down the chat, follow the whales, you're gonna get fed, okay? And then ask the sublease, how do you pitch the landlord? So when you scale the business, they're gonna ask you, how many of these have you done, right? And if you're first starting out, it's really hard for you to get a thing going because it's your first one or it's your second one. And you know, what are your chances of success if it's your first one or second one? They're not gonna give you that property, you see? It's just like you, if you have your house and your rental that took you a whole year, a whole lifetime to get, you're not gonna just give it to anybody. So the way that we do it is we leverage our community, our network. So check this out. When we pitch to the landlord, we don't say anything about Airbnb unless they ask us. That's only one of our sources. We have a lot of other sources other platform that we use outside of Airbnb that nobody know about. But anyway, the way we pitch it is we are a part of a nationwide corporate housing network with hundreds of members. We've done hundreds of properties, combined 20 years experience. We do it as a team. We do it as an army. It's so funny. How many here ever want to go to war by yourself? Nobody, right? What are your chances of success? Zero, you see? Or if you play basketball or football, how many here want to play basketball or football against the whole team by yourself? You're not going to win, right? Now, if you don't have a team, then leverage my team. You don't have to build your own. You see, this is our team, Beyond Corporate Housing Network. If you go and click on it, we will show you right here, So hold on. It's right here. Yeah. Go on partnership, and you can see that these are all my students, a lot of them nationwide that we have helped. So we see we're in almost every major state. You see, almost every major state we are in, helping a lot of people nationwide getting freedom, right? So when you're part of us, imagining your website, your logo, your brand feature on here is one of our partner, and you can say ethically we're part of a nationwide corporate housing network with hundreds of properties. We've done hundreds of direct partners and combined 20 years experience. Boom. What are your chances of success now? Tremendous. You see? That's why. That's why the power of the network is in the network. The power is in the community, guys. You see? This community is the missing piece, and the mentorship is the missing pieces for your success. Because we do it as a team, we do it as an army. It's a lot more powerful. Make sense? Okay. All right, so going back to this. S is set up to stand out. Okay, the next thing is how do you set up to stand out? Y'all understand the power of the community now? Why we do this, why we have a whole network, and why we leverage it? Because instantly, this is very important. Instantly, you have credibility when you're part of our network. You see, instantly, you have over 10 years experience, 20 years experience, right? That's why do you think we help people with brand new in the business who doesn't do any of this, and within their first year make 6 figures passive? You think it's by accident? No, I don't think so. It's by design. Okay. It's also, we gotta know how to leverage. Without leverage, you're not gonna get there, right? You gotta know how to leverage to get there fast. So this is how you leverage. Leverage us. We already have it. And then set up to stand out, right? How do you set up to stand out? You can either buy or rent the furniture on your own, okay? Or you can partner up with us, and then we give you the checklist of everything, the best practices, right? And you can use it, okay? All right, so tap into corporate clients. Oh, one thing about setup to stand out, always ask yourself, what is the feature that your property is standing out? Is it a backyard? Is it the beautiful scenery? Is it a view? Is it a bathroom? Is it an update? What is it about your property that stand out? That's probably the biggest thing you need to look for against other property. You want to look for single family, write this down, single family homes, 3 bedroom, 2 bath at least, or 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, even better, okay? In good suburban neighborhoods. That's the key. Why? Because these companies and these insurance family, they want to stay in a good, safe neighborhood, and they're willing to pay top dollar for it, right? So the good thing about arbitrage or co-hosting, you can pick and choose property. You don't have to buy the property. You don't have to rehab it. You don't have to make it rent ready, cost you a ton of time, money, headache. You don't want that. You want to just roll in like a boss and just rent it and make money right away. Make sense? And then how do you tap into the corporate clients? Okay, so most people would tell you only list on Airbnb or VRBO. With us, we tested everything under the sun in the whole industry of corporate housing. And we don't just do vacation rental, guys. We have direct booking from corporate clients, okay? there's a lot of platform out there that are not Airbnb, are not VRBO, and those are our secret trade sources. You get it? Our trade sources that will help you to get corporate clients proven time and time again, and insurance clients, so that way you simply make money and be free. Okay. So what is the formula? You do first month rent plus deposit. That's your initial expense, right? You can either buy the furniture or you can rent the furniture. You want to charge about 2 times the rent plus or minus utilities. And you make about 2,000 to 3,000 a month per property. So initially, usually about 10 to 15K, and you double that money within the first year. Sounds good? I have my MBA as well. I look at hundreds of different models, and I can tell you, on average, the average business in America takes 5 years to break even. This takes 6 months. That's how fast this goes, you see? Because we know how to leverage. Make sense? And the average business in America costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to start. This only 10, 15K, you see? And if you do co-hosting, you don't even need any of that money. You can go straight into making money. Okay, so imagining you do one property a month, 5 months later, you have 10, 15K a month. You see? If you do 2 property a month, 5 months later, you have 20, 30K a month, you see? So, and then this is the formula for co-hosting. Co-hosting, there's no initial expenses. You don't even need to pay the furniture. The landlord will pay. You can charge them 2 times the rent, plus or minus utilities, and that's mean infinite return. You see? So because there's no initial expenses, so whatever return you get is pretty much infinite. Make sense? So the 5 properties make you $700 to $1,600 a month. That's over 5, 6, 7, 8,000 a month. 10 property make you about 10K a month. Boom. There you go. You do 2 a month, you get there in 5 months. How many here 5 months from now you can make 10K a month, retire early, travel the world? Would that be cool? Right? So to learn more, again, for those of you just got in here, I'm offering the best gift I can do for you is my time. Okay? A free consultation call with me, one-on-one, almost an hour long. If you qualify, click on the link in the chat. Well, spots are very limited, so whoever first come, first serve. Okay? We are the oldest coaching community for the midterm rental. Yes, we are the oldest, most experienced, and one of the largest as well. So you're definitely in the right place at the right time. All you gotta do is overcome your fear, take a little step of faith, not even a leap of faith, because we already proven that we've done this for a long time, and just follow our direction. Okay, we have a ton of advisor coaches that was a part of our mentorship and got freedom, and then they come and help out the community. We are one of the largest corporate housing network nationwide. Okay, you look at our website, as you saw earlier, we have almost in all major states, right? We have students almost every major state, so we can definitely help you whatever state you look at. Go on beyond chn.com, click on partnership, and you will see. You know, our students are nationwide. Our students are great people. We interview everybody. Not everybody get accepted. Okay, I just want to make sure, because we want to have the right community with the right people, right? That are giver, that's are coachable. The number one things we look for are being coachable on a scale of 1 to 10. You know, got to be an A or an I, and then a good attitude, and then focus on being a giver, not just a taker, right? So if that sound like you, that's your type of community, you want to schedule that one-on-one with me, and then we see if you qualify, and then we can move from there. Okay. Yeah, what does it take to enroll with us, right? Number one is you gotta get rid of any limiting beliefs or fear that hold you back from your success. 80% of your success are from mindset, guys. 80%, 90%, right? So you gotta get rid of that. Step 2 is you want to do the fast method so you can start your business fast. We will help you do that, okay? Step 3 is we give you weekly mentorship to help you focus, right? Weekly mentorship to help you focus. Every week, we have coaching calls every week, smaller, intimate, about 5, 6 people, where we can just really help you, right? And then step 4 is you want to scale the business. We'll teach you how to scale. Okay, so just check out.
Officially leaving my pharmacist career, the job next month.
My
I'm gonna
God.
be drafting my resignation letter. Well, I have other business endeavor as well. So in addition to that, I'm gonna focus on that and then the corporate housing.
That is awesome. How much are you making now?
About on average $20,000. Last month was my biggest month. Of course, I grossed $50,000.
Wow.
First time.
How long did it take you to get there?
9 months now.
How long did it take you to be a pharmacist?
Forever.
Actually got 2 appointments on Tuesday for 2 houses.
Nice.
And I've made a personal goal to at least get 8 houses before the end of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do everything I can to beat that number.
That's 20K a month, baby. There we go.
Started 5 months ago, and since then, an average of 1 every month. I'm at 6 right now. Just talked to another landlord last night. Looks like we'll probably sign number 7 here next week. It's exciting.
All right. How much are we making with this?
About 12,000 a month.
1,000 a month. Yeah, it's so peaceful, man. Look at this guy. He's glowing. He's glowing. He got money all over his face, man.
I've been doing about 1 a month, but I think in the next 12 months, I want to do 20 in the next 12 months. So.
I'm a realtor in San Antonio. Life before was good, but life now is great. I started in mid-May or something like that. Got my property in June. Took about 2 weeks, furnished it, launched it. Less than 24 hours after that, I got a booking and I've been 100% booked ever since.
Let's go. And how much profit are you making on that property per month?
I net about $3K a month from that property.
Yeah, you're not really doing much of anything, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. The network you provide, man, the tools you provide, people we're around, you teach us so much knowledge, man.
I met Dr. Chau at one of the Tony Robbins events, and he told me about this business, so I decided to take action right away. My wife really loved this idea. It took me about a couple of weeks. I got the place fixed up. It looked good. The first house, I averaged about $7,000 profit.
A month, by the way.
A month. I really like the program. Everything is good. I'm working on my second property. It's just that because I've been doing it for 3 months. So if I would have had 3 houses, I probably would have had another 50K or something in my pocket. This is it's good money, easy money. You'll be in some beach somewhere and just, getting paid. So that's cool.
I am a student with Dr. Chau's mentorship. We finally got our rentals, our arbitrage, so everything's going good. We got our bookings. And yesterday we joined the elite. Honestly, with this, we get to know everything Dr. Chau knows. We get to be personal friends with him. It's so much like education because the value, it's way more than what he says. And in my opinion, it's the greatest thing that he's going to do for everyone in this room. Thank you, Dr. Chau.
And how old are you?
I'm 15.
Let's go. All right. Single mom, truck driver. That guy was make 12K a month with truck driver with no experience. Okay. And even a teenager can do this. So I'm pretty sure you can as well, right? All right. So book a free consultation call with us if you haven't already. It's in the chat. Okay. And then questions. Put the questions in there. Okay. Put all your questions in there. Let me answer some questions for you. And before I go into your question, I actually want to give you an amazing offer here that we just helping a lot of people with this. So check this out. You're getting some good value today, right? Understand some concept, right? How would you like to be our VIP access to this live class every single week? And we have a challenge every month, 2 days challenge, okay? This is a whole year worth of access. And you could come as VIP, so you can ask us any questions. You have a question, I will cater to the VIP first. Yeah, I can even stay longer if you need to, right? Would that really help you after a year of this? Every week we cover a different topic, right? So you get that. That's a $5,000 value. You also get a 6-figure inside the program, 5-day intensive training done by me So you can start your business now. That's a $1,250 value. You also get a one-on-one strategy with me. That's over $1,000 in value right there. So when you sign up for this offer, you can definitely get that session with me. Okay. You can also try and apply for the call here if you don't want to do this offer, but that doesn't guarantee you're gonna talk with me. Okay. Just be absolutely transparent with that. All right. The bonuses, you will get my script of how to talk with the landlord, the script of how to get the co-hosting that has been proven over and over again, generated millions of dollars, not just for me, but for a lot of my students. Okay. And you also get my you'll want some slides, all the slides that I have today, all of that will be sent to you as well. Okay. Not just this class, but for all my classes. Wouldn't that be valuable for you? Okay. So all my material has the formula that you saw earlier, right? Of how to do the business. The strategy, also the framework, and how to what you need to do next. So all of that is in there for you. Okay. So all of that is like super valuable. And then recording of all my classes. You don't want that? So you can learn on your own, and challenges. So everything here, the value of everything is about $11,998. It's like one semester, 1 year of college. Easy, because this skill set is what if I can tell you that instead of going to college, you can pay for something just a 10th the cost of college, and you can get to where you want to go 10 times faster within your first year, getting freedom, make 6-figure income, instead of going through school for 4 or 5 years and go out and get a dead-end job and pay $100K. This is only $11,998. The good news is I want to help a lot of people. So that's the value, right? And my mentor always told me that, hey, if I can give you a value of 12,000, is it okay if I charge you, like an eighth of that, like 2,000? Would that be okay? For me, absolutely, right? Because the biggest investment you can make is in yourself, guys. Warren Buffett said that. Right? Not me, the greatest investor of all time. So the good news is you don't have to pay $11,998. You can pay only $1,997, and you can have a whole year long of access with all the things I said. Okay. Or you can do a 6-month access for $997. Right. Now, those of you who, hesitate, what about $197 a month? Right. That's like a no-brainer right there. That's like, 2K is like a nice dinner or a nice hotel these days. 2 nights in a hotel, like, it's ridiculous. Price has gone up so much, but that doesn't give you the skill set to get freedom. This does, right? I mean, 197. What can you get with 197 these days? Like a dinner. You see what I'm saying? So I would highly encourage you to invest in yourself. That's the biggest return on your investment. Learn. The more you learn, the more you earn. That's what Warren Buffett said, and nobody can take that away from you. And you can always use the skill set to teach your kids, your grandkids, and change their life, your community forever, right? Now, so for those of you who do this today, here's the link. Sign up, and my team will make sure that you get on my calendar this week, okay, for the whole hour. All right. Okay. Questions? What do you mean by co-hosting? Co-hosting is, what I mean is basically managing the properties. You manage the property for somebody else. Okay. There you go. Sounds good? How many are ready to do this? Change your life forever, okay? If at least book a call with me and explore your options, right? See what we can do together. Otherwise, why are we here? Right? You gotta make moves, guys. The year, I know you guys have New Year's resolution, right? Well, it's February now, so let's get on with it, you know? Otherwise, are you sick and tired of wasting a year after year after year, not getting the result? This is your chance. That's the reason why we together here on the call. I believe in divine connection, okay? I know that we're meant to cross path, and I don't take it lightly at all. You can see all my testimonial here. You got so many people from all different backgrounds, all different colors, all different everything. I'm sure we can definitely help you, okay? So any questions, put down the chat. Yeah, 1000%. For those of you who want to learn more about our testimonial, put our testimonial video on the chat, okay? So here are some testimonial for you, and you can see we have hundreds and hundreds of testimonial nationwide for all different background. Everything we do it with the best of our ability, with the best community and the best help for you. So check this out.
I want to introduce somebody very special, amazing, awesome student who's working 50 hours a week with 2 little kids. It's really blown my mind how working moms can also build a side business that within months able to make 6-figure income. Now she have 20 properties, 20 corporate housing, generating more than doctors make. And also travel. She travel, take vacation almost every single month. I'm just so happy and grateful to have her here. Is Coach Ann.
Hi guys, I'm Ann. To be correct, I'm actually having 21 properties. It wasn't that I'm taking vacation every month, but actually every week. I wouldn't be able to do all that without doing the corporate housings. I've been following Dr. Chau for a long time on Instagram because for me, I'm thinking if I'm going to invest, I want to make sure that I invest wisely because I worked hard for my money, right? And so I've been following Dr. Chau for a long time. Our life has just been so much easier with corporate housing. With our one house for the last months, we've spent honestly the entire time 5 hours within these last 5 months. So an hour a month, guys, honestly.
What I like is the access, having access to Dr. Chau, the coach. I got his phone number. I can call him for anything. You got to make time or get on their schedule. But Dr. Chau is ready to answer my call if I need it. I haven't yet, but I have faith and know that he will pick up. So that's a big bonus. I tested him. When I say test him, I test his character. And that's what I like about Dr. Chau. He's a real guy. That's why I appreciate Dr. Chau and the program himself.
It has been a learning experience for us because it's a whole new business. We also come from corporate America, college and real estate. All of that was completely new for us. I had a hard time with making the phone calls, but you guys said, it's just important to just go for it and make the calls. And we did. We jumped on it, started making phone calls. And after that, it really only took 2 or 3 phone calls. We got our first property in September. We went to go meet the property owner, and he's like an investor. And when he met us right away, we introduced ourselves, met him in person, shook his hand. Felt like we were family. He never did a background check on us, credit check, nothing. He signed the lease that night. Definitely a blessing. And then we had our house listed within 2 weeks after that. He actually referred us to an investor friend. So our second property that we got, they offered it to us. We listed it on a Wednesday, and by Friday, we had 3 inquiries, and it's booked for 3 months now. This house that we got now, we rented for $1,895. I think with the insurance, we're charging $4,200 per month.
We have faith in this program, and we're happy with the coaches. Been really great to us. We're excited to get our 3rd and 4th property by the end of the year, hopefully.
Let's go. Within the first month of joining the program, we had a baby. The next month, we onboarded 3 houses. What is your excuse? Let's get on board.
So last year, Kathy went to our event like this, just sitting in your seat. She had one property where she was struggling with short-term rental, blah, blah, blah. And now fast forward a year now, how many properties you have now? On average, $2,000 a month for properties, making 6-figure income, man, in 1 year.
Right now I have 3 properties.
Awesome. And how much you make average per property per month? 3,000 to 3,500 per property. So man, you're killing it. And those three properties making you almost 10K a month.
I started my program last September. I started with nothing, had just enough money to get one house. Now I'm at 9 houses. I took 5 houses last October. My gross annual right now per month is about 65,000 a month.
This is one of the best masterminds I've been to. I've formed a lot of great relationships, partnerships, just from this one weekend. Better concepts of how to do this business, what to say, how to do it, who to do it with, who not to do it with.
Thank you, Dr. Chau. Thank you for this event. I felt truly at home. My heart is in peace. I trust. I felt understood. I felt cared for from really all of you. And just, I think this is my community from now on.
I also want to just express gratitude to Dr. Chau, the coaches, the team. Putting on this live event was just life-changing for me. On behalf of my family, I know it's going to do well for us. I'm so excited for the future. Thank you.
There was a point in your life, I am sure, Dr. Chau, that I don't know if you envisioned or where this whole idea came from, but you're absolutely a trailblazer and a pioneer. And it must have taken a whole lot of chutzpah, a lot of courage, a lot of determination, stamina, energy, brilliance. I'm just deeply grateful that you shared it with a lot of us. I would be remiss if I didn't offer my gratitude to Dr. Chau and the entire team, actually. It's one thing to hear this through webcasts and through Zoom calls, but to see and be in person and feel the love, the gratitude, the passion is a totally different experience. And I really appreciate it. And so happy that I've chosen to come and join at this level.
I've never been to a mastermind that's business oriented, included a spiritual component in it. So that was just a really refreshing. I go to 10X events all the time. I don't think I've skipped one yet in terms of the business summit, but I don't think I'm going to skip one event here.
Yeah, same. I just want to say thank you, Dr. Chau, for this opportunity to stay here at this lakefront property, for giving me a space to stay here. It might be outside my comfort zone, but I'm going to declare 10 properties in the next 12 months.
Nice. And he already at number 7 now, making like 15K a month, you know, so all these people we have already helped get freedom, and we can help you as well. Okay. All right. Any last questions here? Anything I can do for you guys? If you don't do anything different, how are you going to expect different result? Okay. So that's, I'm here to challenge you. If you don't do anything different, the only way you're going to change is for you to change, right? That's what Grant Cardone says all the time. It makes sense. It's just, you know, the only way you change is you got to change. And without commitment, you're not going to do anything. Okay, so the first step is always the most important step. The first step for some of you might be signing up for our, I'm not saying that it is, right? If it is, we're welcome. We're not pushing anything here. It's all good, you know. You gotta make sure it's right for you. For some of you, it would be to sign up for our weekly access. You can get the right, you know, the right help every single week, right? It could be $2,000 a year. I would do that. That's what I would do. I go all in. I commit. Okay. So therefore, you tell your mind that I'm committed. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, right? If not, at least 6 months for $997, or at least $197 a month. Or if you still, you know, want to know more and not ready yet, you can welcome to book a call with us. So the link to book a call is in the chat too. Either way, do something before you go today. Okay, please, for you, for your family, because if you don't do it now, when would be a good time? When would now be a good time, right? It's 2025, guys. We wish we have done this. A lot of us wish have done this 5-10 years ago. Okay. And we keep on doing the same thing and expecting different result. What's the definition of? That's a definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different result. You see? Now, the difference between these students and people who don't take action is, one, they made a decision, they made a commitment, they have a dream. That's why I said, what's your dream? It's so important. And then they made a commitment, and then they invest into themselves, so that way they will show up and they will make it happen. That's it. You know, we have everything else you ever need. Just take a few hours a week would do this business right, right? So I see the calendar is filling up here. Only have a couple slots left to take them before it's all gone. And other than that, if there's anything else, anybody else with any questions? If not, we're gonna celebrate you for being here, right? Because I know it's not easy to be here. So pat yourself on the back, check it off, you know, sit up, stand up, and then let's celebrate this before we go. Okay? So but we always end this with put your hand in like a team, and then we count down 10 to 1, and then we celebrate freedom. So you ready? So do it with me, guys. Put your fists in, count down, and leave yourself, count down with me, all right? Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 6. I don't know count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freedom! Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for being here, guys, from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Whatever I can do for you, let me know. I look forward to see you on the calls, and let's make it happen together, okay? All right. Much love. And always fight for your freedom. Okay? Make it happen, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Yes. Ah. All right. Thank you. Much love, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good one. See you on the call. Take care. Good to see you guys. Yes, yes. Celebrate yourself. Know that you are here for a reason. You're alive. Be grateful. Peace out.